world, you know a big thing is like giving someone like a free ebook. That's how you get them in. Well, we have a free ebook, right? And it's available and it's been written for you, right? So again, to people like us, again, maybe you're not one of them, but this is all foreign stuff to me. But to the people that you want and you're trying to recruit, that are excited about technology and they want to do something in the internet, everybody wants to get rich online right now. So that's the appeal. That's what we're going for, is the sizzle of something that people are really excited about that can also translate into making money versus just being excited. Now, you're sprinkling mission all in there. It is all about doing the right thing for people, of course, and it's all about, you know, turning people into educated, you know, spenders. But, you know, do as little as possible by pre-approved created templates just from the library, sending it from you, not a server. You know, so you look amazing, tracking their responses. So this is just one little niche that talks about that. You can click on personal web page. And there's a whole thing here on an example web page and what the example web page looks like and how you have all these videos on your web page. And all this is there with your picture on it. So I'm sitting down with a person. I've done the flip chart and I'm just going to take 7 minutes, 5 minutes. I'm going to go to this brochure site and I'm going to say, look at all these tools that are available to you. By the way, we have a free version of all these tools. Everything I'm showing you, we have a free version. It doesn't look as nice because it's free. And people understand that. But for $29 a month, you can get a business. And it's a filter. You don't want to spend $29 a month. I think that tells me a lot. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It doesn't mean that you're a bad person, but it also tells me is, you know, like, I'm going to leave my three little kids and wife, and you don't have $29 to invest in a business, and you want to change your life? I mean, maybe I'm not going to do that, right? You know, this IU Wolf video is awesome. I send this to people all the time, especially after they've seen or not seen something, you know, just to make them validate a little bit about their decision. So this is all stuff that's available right on that website, and this is this brochure site. The how-tos are also highlighted for you. There's video tutorials, how to create an account. We'll help you set up your profile. They have a thing, man, we have this service where you just go and you set up an appointment and then they'll call you. It's a concierge service and they'll do it for you, right? So now they're like looking at this and they're like, this is a real business. And by the way, this is what you show someone in Los Angeles. You show them, like, look at everything I'm going to give you. Right? This is all online. This is all available to you. Oh, you're in Salt Lake City? Man, that's so cool. I told you, like, last week we wouldn't be able to work together. Now I can work together. You could be at all the same meetings I go to. We could work hand in hand even though you're in another state. Follow me? Mm-hmm. So now you show them the brochure site. Now, WealthWave also has a team site, wealthwaveteam.com. Okay? Wealthwaveteam.com. Now, you log into this site, right? So this site you don't get unless you pay the $29, okay? Well, when you go into this site, okay, it has a dashboard, but inside of here, again, you show the real business, there's unbelievable resources. There's this 5-day campaign. There's a 6-step leadership factor. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. January leaders, I mean, that doesn't affect us as much. They do webinars every Monday that you can replay. Most of their webinars are under an hour, 50 minutes. Leadership podcasts, we'll talk about that in a minute. They have WealthWave TV that's coming out. You know, they have these leadership programs that are available. Again, this is just stuff that's available. What I like about this is that you have all of these tools and all of these resources that are available to you. Leadership step-by-step guide. All the things you need to do. Now, let's just watch this video. But hopefully you can hear, okay? This is a cool little video that they have for building watch this with.
Great businesses are not built by extraordinary people, but by ordinary people doing extraordinary things. To build a successful financial business, you don't need to be a shrewd entrepreneur, possess financial industry experience, or even be a math whiz. You just need a proven, predictable system that can create extraordinary results. At the core of our business is just such a system. It harnesses the true meaning of marketing, the opening of outlets and moving of products simultaneously. In our system, the outlets are business leaders. The products are financial tools that can help families achieve financial independence. With our system, the number of hours you can work, the amount of business you can write, and the number of people you can help are no longer restrictions. Our factory illustrates how you can leverage the combined power of duplication and technology to assemble an unlimited team of business leaders who can serve an unlimited number of families. With every leader your team adds, the number of families you can help and your earning potential increases. So how do you build your own leadership factory? By mastering the following 6 steps. Step 1. Get organized. Our process starts by mining the raw material your factory needs. First, sign up to be an associate with our company at ama.mywfg.com. Then, get an account with WealthWave Campaigns, powered by Outstand. Sign up at wealthwavecampaigns.com. Your WealthWave Campaigns account will be your minecart, pickaxe, and refinery for assembling your team leaders. Now, it's time to start mining. In the Contacts section of your WealthWave Campaigns account, create a group called First Prospects. Add at least 25 of your best prospects. Make sure to include the names from your chicken list, the hotshots who can be the most intimidating to unearth. Include the first and last name, email address, and mobile number for each prospect. You'll see why you will need that mobile number in Step 2. Finally, download the Outstand mobile app from Apple's App Store onto your iPhone. Step 2. Make contact. Now that you have the raw material you need, it's time to deliver it to your factory. In your WealthWave Campaigns account, start the engagement campaign and select your first prospects group. This campaign reaches out to your top 25 prospects with a message to watch WealthWave's 9-minute overview video titled The End of Wealth and Retirement as You Know It, and feature video The Perfect Wave. At this point, you can track if each prospect opened your message and if they clicked the video links inside it. You can also use the Outstand mobile app to text the same messages you send via email to make sure prospects receive and open them. The texting feature is why it was essential to add each prospect's mobile number in Step 1, regardless of whether your contacts viewed the videos or not. Follow up by calling each contact, or use texting to set in-person interviews within 24 to 48 hours. On the phone or in text, ask each contact, when can you view the videos? And when can we answer your questions in person? Offer 2 dates and times that you're available for the interview. Step 3. Interview prospects. Your factory's filtering process helps you identify prospective leaders. Conduct your in-person get-started interviews with each prospect. If a prospect hasn't watched WealthWave's 9-minute video or the Perfect Wave video, play them first, then proceed to the interview. Complete the get-started interview checklists. If a prospect says no to the business at any time during steps 1 through 4, make sure to get their completed financial data sheet and set a follow-up in-person meeting for Step 5. Step 4. Open outlets. With the filtering process complete, you can refine your new leaders into associates. Walk each new leader through the startup of their business to become an associate. Help them join our team at ama.mywfg.com. Add their contacts to WealthWave Campaigns
Pretty
and
simple.
send the engagement campaign.
It's amazing.
Then, collect each of their
But it's
financial
too complicated
data sheets,
for us
which you'll
smart
use in the
people.
next step. Finally, you'll assist
too
each
smart
new
for this.
associate with getting licensed and appointed within 14 days. Step 5. Move products. Next, the finished product can be delivered. In this step, both the prospects who said no to the business and each of your new associates can take advantage of our financial concepts and products. Meet in person with each prospect and new associate to review their financial data sheet. Explain our product solutions and answer any questions. Step 6. Duplicate process. The final step is the compounding magic of your factory. You and your associates simply repeat steps 1 through 5 to build your next leadership wave, your next team expansion, your next earning level, and your next step toward your ultimate goal of financial independence and living your dreams. Put WealthWave's Leadership Factory to work for you to build a smart, successful, and...
Do you think a smart person that's making a lot of money already would understand how smart this is? This is some good stuff, right? It breaks it down, right? Doesn't it? Right? I mean, did it break it down simple for us? It's just a matter of, like, have we put our 25 and, like, made our 25 calls and then made the appointments? It's that simple, right? I mean, and the question many times is the question we don't want to ask. So here, it outlines it step by step. It tells you what to do, everything that was just said. It's got all the videos down here. You know, it's got the interviewing form. It even has the interview sheet. The financial sheet is there. See, the key, you know, they've got an interview, right? I mean, again, I'm not saying I don't know if it's good or perfect or whatever, but I just know that they have one, right? You know, getting started interview, an engagement campaign. If you want to get people in, you know, you start off, you send them like one video, you see if they read it, and then the next day it sends them another video, and then if they watch it, then it sends them another video, then it gives them an ebook. It's called the funnel, and it even tells you what to say. Thanks for taking the time to chat. Have you had a chance to watch the videos? If not, say, good, I really want to know what you think. When do you think would be a good time you have to take a look at that? If they've seen them, say, what impacted you the most? Okay, they say, look, can we schedule a time to get together? So at the end of the day, like, that's the part that hasn't changed. It's still ultimately about getting in front of somebody. It's not like you're just going to set up the website and they're going to be like, hey, I'm going to go to wealthwave.sallypacheco.com today. I have nothing else to do. And then they're going to call Sally and say, hey, I want to buy an IUL 1,000 a month, right? That's not how it works. It's just that she has a tool now that she can use to create an appointment for herself. That's all. Still got to go. Now, maybe that first appointment, I would have wasted time. I sent them a video to see if they're interested. And now when I get to the second appointment, they're more serious. But I'm still going to get as many rejections up front in terms of people that don't want to change. And then I'm going to get that one that wants. But I just saved a whole bunch of time. But I've still got to filter through a whole bunch to get to the good one. Does that make sense? Yeah. And so that's what this is. Look, financial data sheet. You want more? Brian's going to do a more detailed one next week. A checklist of all the things you got to do. I mean, every little detail is covered on this sheet, and it's all right on their website. So what I'm saying to you is this: go back to beginning of 2017. Remember, we had an event. Angelo was big on talking about a marketing platform, a system platform, a solutions platform. Because what I want you to understand is I want you to sell this as a business package, okay? If you knew these guys back in your day when you were doing painting, right? You had stuff like this. Mm-hmm. Imagine you had a group of franchisees in there, a group of people, you know, a friend that makes $250,000, say, look, can I show you this crazy business I just ran in? What we have now, what we have access to? And he's like, well, what do you mean? Well, let me show you. And you show him, like these are things that this is going to get people excited, I think, if you know how to sell it while you're sprinkling mission, because this brings the business side to it. Not just, you know, I'm really excited about what I'm doing. That's great. But you're showing them that there's a real platform. And then, you know, again, step by step is outlined right here in this little campaign, right? If you go back to resources, okay, they've got PDF presentations, recommended reading lists. It's a complete system, right? And they've got all kinds of things that you can do with resources like podcasts, right? And those kinds of things that are available to you. Now,
can you press it so we can see it?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you guys could see.
No, we can't see.
Sorry about that. I'm clicking away over here. You guys don't know if they can see. I'm sorry. All right. Supposed to tell me. Okay. All right. Always play for spouse. Okay. Right.
Work.
PDF presentations. That's true. It doesn't ever work. PDF presentations are here. Click on here. It's got the field overview. It's got the perfect wave slides. It's got the how money works introduction, the American Dream presentation. It's got recommended reading. It's got social media, millionaire book club. So all this is available in addition to the podcast. Okay. Now, if you haven't podcasted before, it's on my phone. I don't know how I'm going to do it with my phone. Anybody have podcasts on their phone? Just so I can just pull up the icon. Okay. All right. You just pull up the. All right. So, is it podcast on Google phones or whatever?
I don't know.
Does anybody know?
You just have to go to the Oh, you're talking about for
iTunes.
If you're not on Apple, how do you get
Google
that?
Play Store?
Is it Google Play? You gotta go to Google Play, okay? And you download what's called Leadership Now, okay? This is the podcast, Leadership Now, okay? And inside this podcast, all right, you subscribe to it, and there's episodes in here, and all the available episodes. Millennial Message, Dream Starts Here, Chinese Lady went from IT to Financial, Eastern European Guy, Mark Gurrieri. We had a lawyer who became a broker-dealer president. We have a guy, young, he was he was a trainer,
Yeah,
and he
I
became an
listened to him.
entrepreneur. And I'm going to go through some good ones with you guys. So these are things, what a podcast is, it's a recording of a training. So imagine if tonight I recorded it, which by the way we are. We're going to do video, we're also going to do audio in the future. So all of the trainings are something that, how build you want a business, one of the best ones. I'm going to put a recommended list up here in a second. Bill Mitchell explains how our comp model and how it connects to real estate. Probably the best explanation I've heard in 22 years on how our comp works. And just unbelievable. Different examples of different kind of people. So again, I got a good list. But what's nice about this, again, if I'm selling this business, I tell them, how do you want it? You want video? We got video. You want it on demand. So now the training that goes on, they can listen to it in their car when they're driving. When could you listen to the training in the car when you were driving? You follow me? So you have, here, let me show you some good ones that I'd recommend. I can post this later. You can take a picture of it. All right? But here's some great ones that are available that I would recommend right away. I would listen to, and it's free, by the way. That's the best part. Leadership Now podcast. Okay, these are awesome. Our guest speaker for next week. I'm going to end with that here in a couple minutes. We're going to talk about that. Brian Loiso, right? Kim Schooler, it's a great one. She's a single mom from lawyer to financial professional. Bill Mitchell is a great one. Jana Woodhouse, great mission one, from Wall Street to Main Street. J.D. Phillips, Power of Part-Time. This guy's making $1 million a year. And he joined making $1 million a year just a few months ago because this guy he went big. He showed him the platform. Guillermo Malloy, again, personal trainer. His story's crazy. I want to say he failed his exam 30 times.
More than that.
30 is some stupid amount of time. Maybe 50 times, but it's a crazy story. Andy's the guy who started Campaign Manager. He's the outstanding CEO. He's the guy who got recruited, and he built an agency of just under 200 people in 1 year, all online through this platform. Okay? Because he has no filters on him. Lauren is the daughter of Tom Matthews. She's great, and she did an interview with Steve just talking about millennials, just where the marketplace is headed. Michael Palmieri did a great training on LinkedIn and how you want to get your LinkedIn profile. He actually referenced some other stuff, and I wound up using it, and it was good. So you want to get your LinkedIn profile improved. That's a great one. And then there's WealthWave TV, which has a bunch of stuff. They're going to be launching a whole new thing next week with WealthWave TV as well. So this is all stuff that's available. So again, none of it matters if you're not recruiting and getting people excited. Who would be excited about what I just shared? Now, we're taking it one more step, okay?